Going on? We are officially live. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
2018. My beard looks super long and pointy right now, like I could stab somebody with it. We just stayed in. We watched the ball drop on TV, and I guess Vegas still has a little bit to go before that time zone becomes official.
Wow, Kelly Clarkson got fat.
That's a terrible thing to say on the live stream right now.
Oh my God.
I probably should turn this down, actually. Cheers, movie music, man. What's going on, Brian? How are you? Yeah, who's up and who's around? There's probably going to be a lot of people. Wow, my hair looks like Jimmy Neutron right now. But who's around right now? I figure there'll probably be a lot of people that are out celebrating, going to bars or whatever. But there's a few people in here scrolling into the new year, scrolling with the homies.
Got a blast.
There you go. How are you guys doing? Steven Costera, Nicholas R. Drinking some Dragon's Milk. That's a good one too, yeah. So yeah, we're just relaxing in, having some champagne. I had a few beers before. Andrea made dinner, which was delicious.
Thanks.
And I was pissed off at the fire, the smoke detector, because it went off. I kept trying to screw it back in, and I was getting all annoyed because I wanted to go back in. But it's 5:30 in the UK at the moment. Holy moly. About to go to bed, but wanted to pop in to say Happy New Year. Keep up with the great content. Thank you, Ben Hubbard. I appreciate that. Happy 2018. Ultimate Gaming. What's going on? How are you guys? I think it's cool that you guys decided to tune in. I was like, you know what? For the heck of it, let's just tune in and do a a Happy New Year's to whoever's awake and who wants to join in real quick and see what everybody's up to. And hopefully you guys will have a great 2018. If you guys have had a good or bad 2017, there's always a fresh start, a new start. New year, new me, right?
Do your thing, cuz.
It's like the worst. You probably don't know. It's the worst line in horror movie history from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D, which was, I always say that. It's like the worst line in horror movie history. The one character, Leatherface, the related, is do your thing, cuz it makes me cringe. I hate that. I actually liked Leatherface. I don't know for anybody who saw the new Leatherface movie. Everybody crapped on that one, but I thought it was pretty good. The timeline was already screwed up for it, so for Texas Chainsaw Massacre as a franchise. So, they obviously did something really different, but I still dig it. I have 30 minutes till New Year's in Illinois. All right, so we're official. And here's Wrigley. Wrigley wants to say Happy New Year. What's up? Say hi. All right. I don't know if you even got it on there.
I should put your hat on.
Yeah, my hat. Where's my hat? This is the hat that Andrea got me.
Where's my hat?
Go ahead and put it on me. I don't know. I can't.
All right, hold on.
I want to preface this by saying she got this for me.
Well, listen. They were the only options in Stop and Shop, all right?
Fat Daddy New Year right here. So there we go. What's up? How are you, Tevya Smolka? I'm trying to... That looks so much worse.
Okay.
This is, yeah. There we go. Happy New Year.
Well, your hair's in the way of the Happy New Year part.
That's all right. They know what it is. That hat almost took your eye out. There you go. That'll, makes me think of a Christmas Story for sure. Happy New Year's, Wrigley. Happy New Year, Kaylin Visaneth. I apologize if I messed that name up at all. But yeah, I just want to see who was around. I figured we'd go ahead and, do a quick little live stream and say hi and Happy New Year 2018. I think we're going to do more reviews, and there's actually a few videos that we made that we haven't posted yet.
I mean, haven't posted yet.
I have to do all the editing, and I hate editing, so. But I never even posted the one right before Halloween, where we did like all the Halloween stuff that day.
Chucky movies?
Yeah, we did. Oh, that was a separate one. I didn't do the one we watched all the Chucky movies together, Child's Play ones. And then we did one where we painted pumpkins and carved pumpkins and all kinds of...
Wait, you didn't do that one either?
Nope.
Oh my
Nope.
God.
And I didn't do the Reptar Bar one. We did all these videos that I never posted. So look forward to the future, because there's going to be a bunch of videos of us that people haven't seen. But I do plan to do more reviews, and she might join me for a few of those movie reviews. I want to get back into that. I definitely want to review Bright. That was one that I watched recently that I really enjoyed, Netflix original. I think there's going to be a lot more of those kind of things in the future, too, where there's going to be, you know, instead of them coming to the theaters, it's going to be like Netflix. So Will Smith is a big draw, and I know they're working with other people, too, of contracts. Pinoy Ride, what's going on? Happy New Ride. I have never seen New Year's Evil. But yeah, one that I always liked was, oh man, what was, it was, I want to say it was a Catherine Bigelow movie, and I can't believe I'm drawing a blank right now. I've had a few drinks, so that's a thing. It was a really good movie, but it was set like New Year's Eve. Angela Bassett's in it, a few other people, and I can't think of the name of it right now, but that was a really good, what's up, Wrigley? Yeah, Bright, good to see more people loving Bright. Prey, was that the one with like the lion or the tiger or whatever? There's a few different movies with the same title as Prey, so I'm not sure if that's the one that I'm thinking of or not, where there's like a lion or tiger or something out there. But I remember not really loving that one. We watched Trespass tonight with Nicolas Cage and Nicole Kidman and a few of the Cam Giganut or whatever the heck his name is. He always plays like the douchey character, but he plays it well. That was actually much better than I was expecting it to be. That was one of those movies that I've had for a bit that I just never watched, and we decided to pop it in. And yeah, it was. I think the score definitely helped as far as to kind of intensify it. It was good suspense all throughout, so palpable. I think that's one I would totally watch again.
It was really good. I liked it.
Can we add fireworks to the list of stuff Andrew's never experienced? No, I think she's experienced fireworks.
Experienced fireworks.
I know.
Rude.
Her parents just kept her locked in the basement. She never got to experience anything. And, you know, Staten Island, everything has to come in the ferry, so...
Get some new material. Seriously.
She just heard Britney Spears for the first time because it just came over on the ferry.
Oh my god.
This is terrible lighting. And I hate the pea soup green paint job right here, too. I would repaint it, but I just don't want to. I don't want to...
Lazy.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, what's everybody do? Did anybody actually watch any kind of movies? I wish I could remember that friggin' name of the movie. It doesn't have a Blu-ray release. I know it has like a German Blu-ray release, the movie that I'm thinking of. And I know I have the DVD somewhere. It might be in a box still. I'm going through a bunch of stuff as far as old movies that I've had in a box for a while. But man, I can't believe I can't think of the name of that one. Does anybody remember that movie? It's a Catherine Bigelow movie. It has Angela Bassett in it. It's like New Year's Eve, and it's like kind of futuristic. You have these things where you put on your head, and you have like these fantasies and kind of like virtual reality stuff. I know the name of it is like right on the tip of my tongue, and I just can't think of it right now. I picture Andrew's childhood similar to the kids in Mama. Did you ever see that one?
No, that sounds really rude.
It sounds pretty funny.
People are gonna think my childhood was awful.
Oh, look at that! That's so awesome. I love when Pedrex comes on here. Happy New Year's, much love from Bolivia, 1:30 a.m. That's so awesome. That's cool. Happy New Year, man. That's totally cool. No, not Total Recall. But yeah, somebody in here has to know. I just finished receiving a Blumpkin. That's pretty gross. There's always one. But I would never. She knows me. I have to I tell her to leave the room when I go to the bathroom.
I have to go downstairs and wait for 45 minutes.
Yeah, I need my privacy when I go to the bathroom. Yeah, I send people she's got to be out
far
of the room.
away, not even in the next room.
Yep, downstairs.
Downstairs.
Yep. Plans for 2018 couples Halloween costume.
Way far in advance.
Yeah, we didn't do one like that last year.
No, because...
But my Halloween costume was the bomb.
No.
It was. Everybody loved it. Everybody was a fan. You should get her to watch Mama now. Mama wasn't bad. It was decent. I'm actually surprised they didn't do some kind of... They could do more with that kind of concept as well. I can't believe I can't think of the name of that one. I kind of want to look it up right now, but I know I have it over here. I just don't know where. There's part of the collection in this room. Right there. And there's Wrigley. Oh! Whenever I'm about to... Oh, geez, gross.
What does it say?
I don't know. Just gross crap.
Right.
Watching Blade Runner, nice. New
Nice.
Leatherface or no, Jeepers Creepers 3 was one of the worst. I was so looking forward to that one. It was such a huge letdown. Definitely Leatherface over Jeepers Creepers 3. Jeepers Creepers 3 was unwatchable for me, and I'm a big fan of that franchise. And I think somebody should take over that franchise for Victor Salva because he's just going to keep running into problems, and clearly he's run out of ideas. That it was just awful. It shouldn't even be called Jeepers Creepers 3. It should have just been called The Truck.
The truck.
Yeah. Did you have yours on? Oh, you took yours off, and I've been wearing mine. Oh. Yep. What are you gonna go do, Wrigley? Are you gonna go pee on the pee pad? Do I need to take you out? I might need to take if I. New Jumanji. Yeah, I have actually no interest in seeing the new Jumanji movie personally. All right, good boy, Wrigley. Good boy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care to see the new Jumanji movie, but the old Jumanji movie, it was good, but it was actually kind of depressing. But yeah, I would definitely. A lot of people hated the new Leatherface movie, but I thought it wasn't bad. I like the directors a lot. They did Inside, Livid. If you haven't seen Inside or Livid, I would highly recommend those two really good French horror movies. And I recently watched Raw, which is another French movie. It's on Netflix. That was a weird, trippy one.
How was that? That was what you were watching last night,
it was kind of like psychological horror.
That's cool.
I'm looking forward to the next installment because the cameo at the end of the third one. Regular, what are you doing? Of Jeepers Creepers? Man, I can't even remember now who was at the end of it now. Feel burned out of $8 for renting Better Watch Out. I Redboxed it for $1.50. Yeah, I mean, listen, people recommend a lot of... That was a really hyped up one. Tons of people loved it. Tons of people raved about it. I know I had my friend on here, David Lawrence Graham. Jesus. Dude, calm down, Delito. You're getting a little gross. If I sub to the family, do a Shaft reveal. Jesus. I'm going to put you on a timeout, buddy. I don't know how to do that. Oh, yeah, there is a timeout button. Haha. I don't remember what... the red box. Yeah, the Better Watch Out. To me, it was like Home Alone meets American Psycho. It just didn't live up to hype to me. I thought it was still okay, but I didn't love it. I liked Red Christmas better for recent Christmas horror. What do you think of The Rock being in almost every movie? I like The Rock better than Kevin Hart. I mean, Kevin Hart's in a ton of movies, too. I think The Rock has charisma. I think he can do comedy and action roles. Oh, look at that. It was timed out. Huh. 300 seconds. That's not that long. Yeah. No, I remember he was on here before, and he was saying, like, other comments like that, too. So, I don't know. There's always one. What movies are you...
lonely.
Yeah. I do want to see one that I haven't seen yet is The Shape of Water. That was the one, and then Good Times.
See that too.
Good Times are like that's another one that I want to see, and then Florida, was it Florida Project? That was another one that I heard was What's Going On, Latanya. There you go. Absolutely, Nicholas R. The Shape of the Water was weird. You know, it's so funny. I heard so much like hype for that movie, and then it came out, and I feel like I didn't hear as much about it. So a little weird on that aspect of it, but
I've heard people like it. Friends
but I
I've
mean,
known who've seen it like it.
But I mean, at the same time, like there was so much hype and buzz, and then when it came out, like suddenly, like nothing. But yeah, did anybody actually? What'd you guys do for New Year's Eve? Did you guys watch the ball drop? Did you go out partying? I imagine this is actually probably, as far as live streams, the least amount of people I think I've ever had in here in live stream. So I assume there's a lot of people going out right now. Props to you. I'm too old for that. The Nun is probably... Oh, yeah, The Nun. I don't know. That franchise, to me, I wasn't a big fan of the second one, Conjuring 2. I like the first Conjuring. The John Files, what's up? Whoa, that is rough. Props to you. Pan's Labyrinth, to me, I disagree. I like Pan's Labyrinth, but for me, Devil's Backbone is my favorite from Del Toro. But I probably think Pan's Labyrinth is the most popular from him, for sure. Have you seen Pan's Labyrinth?
I have. I like it.
All right. Yeah, you know, I gotta think about the most... I do want to see Deadpool 2 because Cable's in it, and Cable was my favorite comic book character growing up, so I'm kind of excited for that. I'm not a huge, you know, comic book movie fan, but that's one I'm really looking forward to. I'm not sure if New Mutants is coming out next year or not, but that's one I want to check out for sure. Last question. Do you think Justice League needs a new future remake, new actors? Yes. I feel like Justice League was kind of like Suicide Squad. I feel like I
Did
don't
you
know.
even see Justice League?
Yes, and I feel like DC is nowhere near as good as MCU.
I'm just confused.
Okay. Um, but yeah, I definitely think it. I don't. I feel like all of DC needs a Marvel for sure. I want to see more Image stuff, but I guess I don't know if Image is doing that kind of stuff right now. Well, technically, Walking Dead is Image, but they haven't done any movie related stuff. But do you think you guys will ever, or if they'll ever do a Walking Dead movie? Probably after the TV show ends, and after the mid-season finale, I'm kind of ready for it to not stay on for much longer. That kind of like killed it for me. I know you're not, you don't watch it,
I've never seen it.
but yeah, after that mid-season finale, I was like, I'm done. That's
Yeah,
there's not too much more I could do with that. Yeah, yeah. DC needs to retool like a lot. I just they're so far behind Marvel. It's just. I mean, the Nolan trilogy was good, and then after that, you're talking about lukewarm, average at best, and then below average. Personal Shopper surprised me. I did pick that up, and it was much better than I was expecting. I'm not a fan of Kristen Stewart, and she's kind of the same way that she usually is, kind of blah, but it kind of fits here, and it was much. Personal Shopper is essentially a horror drama. It was way different than I was expecting it to be, and I actually enjoyed it. I would recommend it if you're into dramatically paced horror movies with a lot of drama. It's more drama than horror, but it does have enough horror elements for it to be considered horror, I would say. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to especially Josh Brolin. He's Thanos as well as Cable. I would prefer if Justice League had been 3 hours. Yeah, well, all these movies they have different cuts, and Justice League you could tell there was so much editing done to it. And Wrigley, what? What's up, bud? Calm down. Oh. How do you guys get? Do you guys get jumpy watching horror movies? Do you get jumpy?
sometimes it depends. If it's like ghosts and demons, then that stuff usually makes me jump.
She believes in that stuff.
I do.
So for me, no, I don't. The last time I think I jumped in a movie was Signs. I saw it in the theaters, and the whole theater jumped. And I think that's why I jumped. And then later, I saw it when it came to DVD in my fraternity house. All of us were watching it in the dark. There was like, I don't know, 6 of us, all, testosterone guys, and we were just kind of a little freaked out. Wrigley, calm down, bud. I know. But normally, no. Horror movies don't make me jump at all. Yeah, I'm hoping Brolin does well in that role, because I would love to see a New Mutants. Well, they're doing New Mutants, but I want to see X-Force. I want to see a Cable standalone movie, a couple of Cable standalone movies. I want to see Six Pack. I mean, there's so many spin-off things that he could do. DCU for sure wins. Yeah, actually, I agree with you on the animated for sure. And even they pretty much are kicking butt. I like a lot of the Netflix Marvel ones, but on TV itself, I guess there's a lot of good DC, Arrow, and Flash. Somebody else should definitely step in for DC movies, directing wise, creative wise, and it's rough to watch, for sure. New Hellboy images look odd. I remember seeing it's the guy from Stranger Things. I can't remember his name right now, but I like that actor. But just scrolling through. I'm glad you like the Big ZD pizza. Awesome, man. Cheers to you for trying that, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Check out The Hatred if you have the chance. Decent movie, but not the best ending. I hated The Hatred. I'm sorry to say that. It was one of my least favorite movies of the year. I liked the beginning part of it, and then they just kind of abandoned that aspect. And that same actor, he was in, I can't even think. Had a few drinks. I'm overtired. But he was in Wishmaster. The lead actor was in Wishmaster way back in the day, which is such an underrated horror movie. Just the first one was worth watching. After that, they kind of go downhill. And then after the second one, they have different actors. The Hatred, I thought it was terrible. The ending, like you said, wasn't the best ending. That's a nice way of putting. The ending was garbage. It felt like they just completely. There's no payoff. It was just like they just ran out of ideas. But no, I could not. The Hatred I thought was awful. The Hatred and then The Assignment were probably like my two least favorite movies of the year. But I think Happy New Year's. I think we are going to. Yeah, David Harbour. I think we are going to end up getting ready to go to bed because I am pooped. I know she's tired. But cheers for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, let's just read. Pause on the movie. I guess. Thank you for pushing pause and talking on here. I appreciate it, especially from Bolivia. Cheers. The Viz. What's going on, everybody? Cheers, Molly Bowers. Cheers. Happy New Year's. Take care. You guys rock.
Bye.
Take care.
Happy New